Breaking the silence, Friends of Ronzls lead girl-child molestation awareness campaign in Sagamu. Friends of Ronzls Foundation, in collaboration with the Sagamu Youth Association, organized an awareness campaign against girl-child molestation in Sagamu, titled "Break the Silence," an awareness campaign against girl-child molestation in secondary schools in Sagamu local government area. The program's theme: empowering girls to speak up, stay safe and protect their dignity, guided all activities throughout the day. The event commenced with the rendition of the national and Ogun State anthems by students, setting a solemn and patriotic tone. In a welcome address, the founder of Friends of Ronzls Foundation, Chief Mrs. Oladapo Sulaiman, shared the story of a young lady who had been molested but could not obtain justice. She explained that this experience inspired her to champion awareness initiatives to protect the girl child. She encouraged victims to speak out without fear or shame. The program included a legal session titled "Know Your Rights: Laws Protecting the Girl Child from Sexual Abuse," delivered by Barrister Ifeoluwa Adekunle, Senior State Counsel, Ministry of Justice, Ogun State. She explained that a girl under 18 cannot legally give consent and outlined various forms of sexual abuse, including molestation, harassment, exploitation, and incest. Barrister Adekunle highlighted relevant laws, including the Girl-Child Rights, including the Child Rights Act, Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act, that's VAPP, and the 1999 Constitution, noting that offenders face life imprisonment. She also stressed the importance of preserving evidence and reporting cases promptly. Dr. Abiola Aishat Gbadebo, consultant public health physician and consultant physician at the Ogun State Sexual Assault Referral Center, provided participants with emergency contact and center's address. She explained the physical and psychological health risk associated with untreated sexual abuse and emphasized the importance of prompt medical attention, counseling, and emotional support. Additional speakers included Mr. Kola Erubami Abolade, Zonal Education Officer Sagamu, who encouraged girls to speak up and protect their dignity, and Adeto Ogunde, Divisional Officer, NSCDC Sagamu West Division, who assured participants of the security agency's readiness to respond to cases of abuse. In a cultural call to action, His Royal Highness Oba Musiliu Oriyomi Shoile the Radanua of Idado shared past experiences handling molestation cases and emphasized the importance of reporting such incidents to the appropriate authorities, pledging community support to safeguard the girl child. The event concluded with an interactive question and answer session, refreshment, and group photographs. Participants left better informed on girl child molestation, where to seek help, and the importance of speaking up to protect the rights and dignity.
This awareness program has indeed been a motivational inspiration for the abused and probably people who might have been abused for over the centuries. This awareness program is not just a new thing. Over the years, over the centuries, it has been repeatedly occurring, and I believe this program is enough for the girls to speak up. And I encourage all girls out there, regardless of the position you are, the Prime Minister's daughter, the child of a trader, you are brave enough to speak up for yourself. You might be pained inside, but then your pain ends when you speak up. Silence is not the best answer. You could speak up to your adults. If your parents are not ready to listen, walk up to someone better than your parents. There might not be a place like home, but there are better, safe people better than home.
I've learned that in order to protect myself, I have to speak out, and I have to let others know what one is doing wrong to me, and I have to tell my fellow girls everything that I've learned today. I'm going to tell the person how to make other people aware of what has happened to her, and then I'm going to give her tips about how to care for herself, and then she should go and see a medical personnel in case of any infections. Thank you, Friend of Roses, for everything you've taught us today, and I hope everyone is able to get an impact from everything we've learned today.
Thank you. You can go. Sorry, next.
From the beginning of this program, we've really learnt a lot because many girls' child have been molested now, and so many of them, they are afraid to speak up. So I think like this kind of program, like, is very educative and is very good for the school, making this awareness. All right, I want to make a shout out to Friends of Roses for making this awareness. I want to say thank you so much, and we really appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, for a child that's been molested or that is being molested, the child might be withdrawn. For instance, the things that the child finds interesting before, the child might not find it interesting anymore. There might be mood swings. The child there might be feeling of maybe guilt. The child might be getting unnecessarily angry, upset. The child might even be weepy, and you'll be wondering what's wrong with the child. The child that usually cheerful before might be weepy, crying, cranky, myriads of emotion. So we should look at our children. We should look at their normal routine, what they used to, what their emotion used to be like before, and what it is now. So that's very important for parents, and not necessarily parents, caregivers, teachers that are dealing with adolescent children.
I think it's a timely awareness program, and it's a wonderful one. The representation from all the security agencies, from the Ministry of Justice, from the medical perspective, I think everything went well. It's a good one, and I hope that this will resound in the heads of the female attendees here, and be assured that the state is on their side when they are being molested, touched indecently by whoever from anywhere, whether family, friends, teachers, and people around. They can speak out, raise up their voice, and they will be heard, and justice will be served.
As a child that grew up in Sagamu, I was aware of a lot of things that was going on when we were younger that we could not talk about. And I had an encounter with a child. A child approached me last year talking about a molestation that she has gone through. And that actually triggered something in me, saying like, this is actually still happening. And I felt like if this child was protected, if she knew what her right was, that thing would not have happened. I wouldn't say I was happy with what happened at the end, because even though the man was arrested, even though the case became a very big case, the child was not protected properly like I would. So I would have loved it to be. And so I just thought about, like, instead of actually letting it to happen first, let's tell these children about what their rights are so that this incident will not happen in the first place. So the first person I approached was the Sagamu youth president, and I told him what I have gone through, and then he then told me another experience as well, like, please, let's do this together. So that's the inspiration. So today is just like a test run to actually see how we can bring all the children, all the young ladies together, and 200 children from, I keep saying children, 200 young ladies from 20 secondary school, and with the help of the zonal educational officer, we're able to bring as many children as possible here. So I am very, very happy. So at Friends of Ronzls, we actually work with children. That's our core thing. But at times we collaborate with different programs. So I'm hoping that after this program, the children has received enough knowledge about what their rights are. They already have the toll number to call in case they need help. And if they approach any of those people, they can actually help them. Or if they even approach any of us, we can actually direct them to the right place to go. But I'm just hoping that at least one child here today will know the right thing, will know that the adult is the one at fault,